Hello everyone, dear students, we have started the chapter haloalkanes and haloarenes. We discussed the classification of haloalkanes and how exactly haloalkanes have been defined. All those things we have discussed. So today it's time to let's start with particularly nomenclature of haloalkanes. So let's see here. Let me put the heading haloalkanes and haloarenes. This is most important chapter which is considered as first chapter from the part 2 chemistry of second PUC. Part 2 chemistry, first chapter is haloalkanes and haloarenes. So how exactly the name haloalkanes has come and haloarenes has come? So haloalkanes, in the sense these are considered as halogen derivatives of alkanes, whereas haloarenes are considered as halogen derivatives of aromatic compounds, aromatic hydrocarbons. So haloalkenes, generally if you consider how to prepare them, we know that this is methane molecule from which you just remove one hydrogen atom and add up any halogen. Chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine, any of the halogen atom is going to be added just by replacing one hydrogen. We are going to obtain CH3Cl. Here this is Cl which is going to be considered as halogen, okay, and this CH3 which is obtained from methane, we can call it as alkane. We can call it as alkane, and whole this molecule is going to be considered as haloalkane. Is going to be considered as what? Haloalkane. Fine. Similarly, haloarenes. Arenes, we know that they are aromatic hydrocarbons. Aromatic hydrocarbons. Generally, we will be considering benzene, which has got one hydrogen atom, C6H6, from which just remove one hydrogen atom from this and introduce Cl directly to the benzene moiety. It will form aromatic halogen substituted group. So we can call it as chlorobenzene, or halo. This is considered as halo group, halo. And this is referred as arene, and the name of this molecule is going to be considered as chlorobenzene. Chlorobenzene. Like this we will be defining the compounds. So what is the formula for alkanes? General formula CnH2n plus 2. What will be the formula for haloalkanes? We have removed one of the hydrogen atom, CnH2n plus 1 into X. That is halogen we will be considering here. One halogen will be there. So if you consider methane itself. So from methane, if you prepare methyl chloride, CH3Cl, substitute the values in formula CnH2n plus 1 into X. Fine. So here we have one carbon atom, N equal to 1. So we can write here. How many hydrogen atoms can you see here? Initially there were 4. Now there were 3. So H2N indicates how many hydrogen? N value remains the same. So that C1 it is there. H2 into 1 plus 1 into X. What it indicates? See here. C 2 into 1 in the sense H2 plus 1 hydrogen, that is CH3, it will become into X. Into X. This is X. Generally capital X represents it is hydrogen. CH2 plus 1 indicates there are 3 hydrogen. We can write here CH3X, which is the formula for normal haloalkane, and the formula, general formula holds good, CnH2n plus 1 into X. Fine. So like this we will be writing the general formula for haloalkanes and general representation of alkanes. Alkanes and arenes we have discussed, including example. So with this, if you consider particularly next classification, that is considered as classification is mainly based on 3 types. So how do we have defined? In my first video I explained this thing for you all. Classification is mainly categorized into 3 types. Haloalkanes, haloarenes classification, if you consider, they have been categorized mainly into 3 types. Just let us brief up that one and move to the next one. So classification of haloalkanes. So very first classification we have seen, classification based on number of halogen atoms. Fine. Then classification based on type of carbon atom, that is sp3 carbon atom. We have seen classification based on sp3 carbon and halogen group. And then we have seen third classification based on sp2cx bonding. This much we have studied in my first video, that is classification based on halogen atoms, that is number of halogen atoms present. Then we have seen classification based on type of carbon atom, that is sp3cx and sp2cx, right? In sp3cx we have seen there are three types: alkyl halides, then we have seen allyl halides, then lastly we have seen benzylic halides. In this also we have seen three types: vinylic halides, then we have seen aryl halides. Next we have seen aryl halides. This much we have done. In alkyl halides we have seen primary, secondary, tertiary alkyl halides. Now it's time to start with particularly think that how we have to name these haloalkanes and haloarenes. With the heading nomenclature is, let's start with haloalkanes, haloarenes nomenclature. All of you please put the heading nomenclature of haloalkanes and haloarenes. So nomenclature. So whenever we consider alkyl halides is common naming for haloalkanes. These are in terms of IUPAC, if you call up, these are going to be referred as haloalkanes. We call these as haloalkanes. Alkyl halides are nothing but haloalkanes only. Fine. So with this we will start with the classification. Make 3 columns: formula, common name, IUPAC name. Formula is the first column. Common naming is the second column. Common naming. Then comes third one. Formula, common naming. Third one is IUPAC naming. IUPAC naming of compounds. Fine. So see here, if you consider very first molecule as a formula, it will be CH3Cl, simple molecule, CH3Cl. This is commonly called as methyl chloride. And if you call upon IUPAC, it is referred as chloromethane. Similarly, second molecule if you consider, again simple one, CH3Br, which is referred as methyl bromide. Or IUPAC if you consider bromomethane, we can call bromomethane. Fine. Similarly, moving to the next example, which is considered as C2H5Cl, 2 carbon atom. C2H5Cl. So C2H5 is derived from ethane. We can call it as ethyl chloride. Or IUPAC if you consider, it is referred as chloroethane. Understood? So likewise, you can consider 3 carbon atoms also. Fine. So CH2, CH3, CH2, CH2Cl. There are 3 carbon atoms. We can call it as propyl chloride. And in common IUPAC, it is called as chloropropane. We can write as chloropropane. Fine. So in this fashion, we can consider the other examples also, like where we can have branching. Here, this is Cl group attached to one carbon atom or first carbon atom. We can also call it as N-propyl chloride. Similarly, CH3, we have CH3. This is going to be referred as iso. Here if you consider Cl, then it is isopropyl chloride. Isopropyl chloride. So in IUPAC, this is considered to be a second carbon atom, 2-chloropropane. 2-chloropropane is considered as IUPAC naming. Similarly, we would have the other examples like tertiary carbon atoms we can consider. So let's see if you consider tertiary carbon. CH3. This is going to be considered as tertiary butyl bromide. Tertiary butyl bromide. If you consider IUPAC, we know that from the functional group only we will be starting naming. So it will be named as a 1. So in total, how many carbon atoms you see here? There are 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. Particularly, this is going to be considered as a parent chain, right? So we can write here. Here Br is also there, methyl group is also there. We have to make use of alphabetical order. When you consider alphabetical order here, this will be the second position. B comes first, then comes M. B will be the first letter in the alphabetical order, then comes M. So we can write the name of this molecule as 2-bromo. 2-bromo comes first. IUPAC naming I am telling you. 2-bromo. For the same second carbon atom, methyl group is also attached. 2-bromo, 2-methyl propane. 2-bromo, 2-methyl propane will be the IUPAC name for this molecule. Understood? Like this, we will be doing the nomenclature for alkyl halides and aryl halides also. So far we consider various examples here. We can also consider some of the haloarenes also. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನೋಡಿರುವಂತವು ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಟೆಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡೆಡ್ ಇದ್ವು. ಸೊ ದೇ ರೀಸನ್ ವೈ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಅಲ್ಕೀನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅರೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆರೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಾ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋ ಅರೀನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್. ಟಿಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್, ವಿಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. So dear students, when you consider nomenclature of haloarenes, we know that for haloarenes there must be a compulsory parent molecule benzene. To the benzene directly halogen group is directly bonded. Those are going to be considered as haloarenes. Arenes andre no aromatic compounds compulsory irbeku. Aromatic compounds benzene must be parent molecule. A parent molecule benzene ge yavaga direct agi chlorine atom direct bonding irtadalla, they are called as arenes. So we have here example. So common name, and we have IUPAC name. Common name and we have IUPAC naming of these compounds. So if you consider common naming, let me write the structure here. This is the first structure what I am going to consider, Cl. Let me write common naming bit away from this one. So common name. So how to write the common name? Common name is called as chlorobenzene. Chlorobenzene will be considered as IUPAC name. And here I will be writing structure. Structure of the molecule in the first column. Okay. So here for this chlorobenzene, common naming and IUPAC naming remains the same. We can consider both sides same. This is the one that we have to remember here. When chlorine or bromine directly attached to this one, common naming and IUPAC naming are going to be remained same. For one, that is chlorobenzene or bromobenzene iddaga matra andra ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್ IUPAC ನೇಮ್ ಇದರದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲೋರೋಬೆನ್ಜೀನ್ and we can here also write chlorobenzene itself. So nomenclature ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಇದನ್ನ. nomenclature it is important. Any one question can be asked for 1 marks. Similarly, if you write the second example, fine. Second example, let us consider bromine substitution. Where do I consider bromine substitution? One at this position and the other is said to be this position. Students, one thing you have to remember here, this is going to be considered as first position, this is second position. Now it will be considered as third position. So this third position with respect to any functional group present here is considered as meta position. What is this position called as? This third position is referred as meta position. We will be calling it as meta. But if you consider it the second position, then it is called as ortho position. And the fourth position which is present with respect to this BR I am telling, all these positions I am telling with respect to this BR. So with respect to this BR, second position is called as ortho, third position is called as meta, the fourth position is going to be considered as para position. Now based on these positions, we will be writing the names. So because of these positions itself, name of common and IUPAC differs. So see here, when you consider this one, it is going to be considered as 1,3-dibromo, 1,3-dibromo benzene. It is considered as IUPAC name. 1,3-dibromo, 1,3-dibromo benzene. It's a IUPAC name. Now what is the position with respect to this one? Meta. So meta-dibromo benzene. M-dibromo benzene. Like this also we can call. So this is common name, this is IUPAC name. Similarly, we can consider the other positions. As I already told you, here let me consider the substituents or halogens at these positions. 2Cl are present at opposite position. What should be the name for this one? With respect to this Cl, this is going to be considered as para position. So with respect to this one, it is para. So para dichlorobenzene. With respect to this is para. With respect to this is considered as a para, vice versa. Anyone we can consider. Para dichlorobenzene. Para dichlorobenzene. What is IUPAC? 1,4-dichlorobenzene. 1,4-dichlorobenzene. Okay. So like this we will be write the names for the aromatic alkyl aryl halides, aromatic halogens or aryl halides. Understood? So only the thing is positions are going to be differed, substituents are going to be differed, and rest of the all things are same for common naming and IUPAC naming. So do complete this one. With this we will see this CX bond. Can we consider this as a carbon? And this will be acting as a X here, because X generally considered as halogens. Any halogen can be taken as X. So we can consider with this brief introduction regarding the nomenclature. We will start with how does the nature of carbon and halogen bonding. This is the carbon atom to which halogen is directly bonded. What is the nature of this carbon and halogen bond in haloalkanes and haloarenes? We have to discuss. So please do copy this one. We'll move to the next one.